buff, thick chest.
And
Erdhart Hammersmith. In
a book.
Damn it! I thought you were
What are
going
you trying to do?
Cool, I was trying to get you to say a movie title.
Oh, Rush Hour 3.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go. Buffest chest in the east, biggest hammer in the west. Yeah. Well, I was telling Travis this before we started recording, but when I was a child, there was a poster for Rush Hour outside of our Blockbuster with a picture of Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, and it said fastest hands in the east, biggest mouth in the west. And knowing nothing about the movie, I thought that Chris Tucker had Kirby-like powers.
Whoa.
And he would swallow the baddies. Which I actually never saw the movie, so maybe he did.
You haven't seen Rush Hour?
No.
Wait, you actually
and no Fast and the Furious either. Isn't that crazy?
That's really troubling.
It's on my... I know. I felt bad about it for years.
Rush Hour is like one you just need to see it because it's a classic. But I want to watch Fast and Furious with you. Like I want one of our next hangouts. We need to watch like the first 6, or actually maybe the last 6 is better than the first 6.
My favorite song ever is in Fast and the Furious.
Which song?
It's been a long day.
I thought you were gonna do.
And then Wiz Khalifa comes in with just his classic half asleep, half-assed verse.
I wonder if you know.
I wish you weren't dead. Okay, can I read you something?
I listen to the Tokyo Drift song when I run because when you pass people,
great.
It feels like I'm do.
Wasn't that Pussycat Dolls?
No, unless they were being really racist.
Wasn't their whole thing that? I feel like they were always doing something kind of Egyptian.
This is not Egyptian.
Tokyo Drift. Pussycat Dolls. I'm going to give that a Google and see what we get. All right, no, it's by the Teriyaki Boys, which are sort of the yin to the Pussycat Dolls yang.
The yin yang to there.
There's no way Teriyaki Boys isn't 2 white guys who work in a studio.
It's true.
Okay. Can I read you something?
Yes.
Could you whisper in my ear the things you want to feel? I'd give you anything to feel it coming.
Could you whisper in my ear?
That's a crazy 4 bars right there.
Yeah. I mean, it does it for me, though.
Horny. And then the rest of the song is like, your dad was a drunk. Your mom left you. What if I solved all of this with the power of my dick?
It's classic manipulation.
God. What's this guy's name? He's a freak. He doesn't know how to comfort a person. Mr. Goo Goo Doll. Mr. Goo.
Mr. Goo. Giggity Goo.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back. On that note.
We're done with the book.
Yeah. We're not done with this series, though.
Another one down, man. We just can't stop reading books.
I truly can't. I mean, it's just exciting to have more content for me. So I'm very ready for us to finish this episode so I can actually start reading the next book.
You know what I'm hyped for?
What?
Novella.
Oh my God, is novella next?
We got a Dane novella, my friend.
Oh, this is huge.
Extremely excited. I mean, I don't know if I believe this, but I kind of think The Fall is my favorite of the 3 that we've read.
I mean, The Fall
feels
is a page
unfair
turner
because it's so short.
Yeah. The Fall.
But I'm just ready for another banger.
The benefit of The Fall is it didn't have to do the heavy lifting of development or anything like that. It's just bang, bang, bang with cool characters.
It's like saying a cup of ice cream is better than like a Michelin-starred meal.
Right.
Maybe I enjoyed it a little bit more, but it's not better.
But I will say there's something to be said for like when Farwin and like the other heroes of The Fall show up, I'm like, oh, celebrity sighting.
It is the best. Yeah. That like continues to be very, very fun.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like we're kind of just straight in, huh?
Yeah, this is fun. And I mean, all things considered, we have really been enjoying this. I think both of us genuinely are liking the series a lot. And another exciting update for the pod, by the time this episode's released, we will have spoken with Ryan Cahill himself, which I'm very excited about.
It's like meeting Jesus.
It truly is.
Yeah.
Our Irish hero.
Our Irish fantasy Jesus. Yeah. Unless he backs out, which would be... I keep having a fear that he's gonna... Like, he agreed to the show, and then he's gonna listen to it and be like, no, I'm not going on that.
Oh, no.
I made a mistake.
Not these guys.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Yeah. Well, yeah, very, very excited, assuming that happens. I feel like it won't feel real until we're on the horn with him. But yeah.
Until I pull my Imagine Dragons joke and he leaves.
I think we got to save that for the end. Like, once we have a sense of whether the conversation's going well, then we
You don't think it's an opener?
It could be. If you did it, I wouldn't be mad.
We're either going one way or the other. This is either the best interview ever or the shortest interview ever.
But yeah, there you go. So more to look forward to. We'll get to talk to the boy.
Yep. But today we're closing out book 2, Odal.
Back in the day, we said we wanted to do more high-level thoughts before summary. Do you still feel that way?
I feel pretty good about doing that. I mean, this is the end of the book. You know, we got to reflect.
Is book 2 better?
I don't think it's better or worse. Funny enough, I know that's a bit of a cop-out answer.
Yeah.
I kind of rate it the same as book 1. Like, very enjoyable, couple of points of contention, but overall really like comforting and an excellent read.
Yeah. I mean, I think that sort of relates to what I was thinking about, which was the same thing we said after book 1, which is this is not a series where you can read book 1 and drop.
Yeah.
This is now a series where you cannot read book 2 and drop. Like, it's sort of weird, right? Like, talking about which one is better. It feels like, as much as any series, like one big fat story that's just for publication purposes cut into a few chunks. Like, I don't think this ends tidily, really, but I'm very excited about where it's going, and I enjoyed what was here. So
yeah, there's no chance you could stop here. I mean, no storylines are complete. No character is finished with their development. Like,
yeah,
you know, I think it's very different than like a Mistborn where you can stop after 3 and never read Era 2 or something like that.
Or even 1, there's sort of like a quest, and then they do that quest, and then it's just a matter of what happens next. Here, like, it's not like there are a bunch of tidy arcs, really.
Right.
Like, Rist gets like part of the way through school. Calen just goes on a bunch of misadventures. Like, I guess Dane probably has the tidiest wrap up of anyone here, in that, like, you know, they take over the city. They're sort of ready for what happens next. But
right, Dane could be complete. Like, I don't think he will be, because those characters are very interesting. But that could have been like its own. Yeah.
There was one obvious thing that was wrapped up at the end of this book, where it's like, I mean, Calen. It's not like Calen had one goal in this book.
What is Calen's goal?
Traveling.
Calen has no goal.
That's maybe the one thing that rubbed me a little bit about the book was it's not clear what exactly Calen's supposed to be doing now, and it was a lot of we talked about this, like, travel, rest, fight, travel, rest, fight, travel, rest, fight. And like, I'm hoping that rhythm gets broken up in the 3rd book, because I think it will start to wear a little bit thin for me if it's just, you know, people set up camp, Urak attack, assassination attempt, rinse, repeat, you know? Yeah,
I mean, they do have an inability to spend one peaceful night in an inn in this series, which is frustrating. Like, it is guaranteed if they rest in an inn, they will be attacked in that.
Can we just stay in the Cozy Daisy and have a chill night for
the frozen goat, brother?
The brazen boar.
But I will say, like, yeah, there's kind of a loose big bad guy with Fane, but he's had no direct interaction with Calen. I think Calen has like this perpetual beef with the Empire, kind of writ large, because they killed his family, obviously, but it doesn't feel personal besides the guy who tortured him.
Yeah.
And also, like, now at the end of the book, they're kind of fighting with the Empire against the Uraks. So it's really unclear, actually, like, what is Calen's greater goal other than just survival with his homies?
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking about, is with the Uraks sort of working against the Empire. I think it's like less clear than ever what the actual, I mean, I'm sure they still want to take down Fane Mortem, but like, are they going to end up working together on this immediate threat? And I'd imagine not. He seems like a pretty bad guy, but I don't know. At the same time, like it's a little bit of a switcheroo. But I'm also extremely interested in what's happening with the Uraks and the wonderful shamans and all of that. Yeah, there's a third fighter's entered the ring.
Indeed. And I guess my last question, maybe before we get into summary and more specific stuff, we've really entered into multi-POV land. Like there are now 9 separate storylines, I think, of different characters that are like very fleshed out and have independent POVs. Sometimes for me, the pacing felt a little inconsistent. Like they would tack on 2 pages for a character at the end of another character's chapter and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. How do you feel about how much it's bopping around at this point?
I'm of a couple minds about it. Like on the one hand, there's a lot of character sprawl. And I think we were joking about like, why did these 2 random guards have to have haircuts and backstories? But like, I think for every one of those, there's also a Tarman who I wouldn't have expected to be an important character and is now like, I would die for him.
Yes.
So I don't know. I think it's a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. But I think the way he's doing it works, right? Like there's a distinction between the core POVs and the Tarmans of the world, you know? It's just like fleshing out these people who you might not otherwise like get to know this well. But otherwise, like, you know, our focus is Calen, Ella, Dane, you know, those people. So
yeah,
I don't know. Is it rubbing you like a little too much?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think there might be like a little impermanence of some of the side characters. Like I thought when Fallman died and the dwarves died, there was like a 1-second mourning period and then we just forget about them forever. Versus like Hadrian, who will talk about them for four books. Like, do you remember that time that one guy died 450 years ago? But I think that's also just part of the pacing where it's like Calen doesn't have time to reflect. He is constantly on the run. So I think it does work.
I will say, I mean, somewhat related to that, because like obviously there's been a lot of death and a lot of side characters have died. I think Cahill's doing a nice job of having that actually weigh on Calen.
Yeah.
Like it's not always the most fun thing to read, but it does feel like psychologically appropriate. I think it was one of the things I remember from the early John Gwynne books was like, it was mass carnage, but it was also like, but we're just friends doing killing at times, you know, and it like wasn't really weighing on people. And I think it's handled a little bit more realistically here with like the weight that's putting on everyone.
Yeah, man, we really haven't touched on this much, but I hope we move from our Wheel of Time comparisons to a Corbin Calen comparison at some point. But
yeah,
you didn't finish the Gwyn series, so that's your fault.
I didn't, and which is bad because Cahill's a noted Gwyn fan and said he was a big influence. So
indeed,
which you can see, you could definitely see that.
Indeed. But anyway, let's talk book.
Let's talk book, baby. Do you want me to summarize the end of this section for you?
I would love for you to take on that massive task at 7 a.m. Pacific time.
Do you like my Gen Z headphones?
Oh, those are kind of nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm also Gen Z right now with the wire.
Oh, you got to bunch up your little iPhone microphone and hold it in front of you. That's like my ick is when someone on like TikTok or Instagram holds the wired headphone mic in front of themselves in a little loop.
You know what my actual ick is people who do the finger tap on the thing they're showing the camera.
Oh, they're about to open like a new lotion.
They're like, here's my phone. And it makes a little tap sound. I despise it. Or when you eat something, you go.
Okay. That's really going to come through in this audio medium. Travis just kind of smiled and nodded his head like a turtle.
And perfect plug for our upcoming YouTube channel, which this will be on once I figure out how to post things to YouTube.
Book 2's Better Eats, where we just do food reviews.
Mukbang while we read.
I think I'll let rant to you.
Pages.
I don't think like food content it shouldn't be content. Too many people have channels where they're just like, I ate every fried chicken sandwich in LA. It's like, you got to come up with a better idea, man, than just like, well, I like to eat. I guess I could make videos out of this. No.
I do
something else.
I'll play devil's advocate. I love Beard Meets Food, the small British man who goes around destroying food challenges.
Okay, I don't know him.
He's got this huge beard that's just full of food.
Yeah.
And he's eating 19 steaks in an hour or whatever.
The only food influences I like are the Prime Mutton, who loves creamers, and Big John, who loves to order Chinese. Yeah. If you haven't come across Big John and his impressive Chinese orders, give that one a search. Highly recommend.
Okay. All right.
Hey, what chapters are we doing? 36 through end?
36 to the epilogue.
Beep! Summary of chapters 36 through epilogue of Darkness and Light. Hey guys, it's Avery. I've got 5 minutes to write this summary, which is 1 more minute than Justin Timberlake and Madonna had to save the world. I can do this. In Jufane, Tarman, Alaron, and Co. rescue a now fingernail-free Calen from Torture Town, and what better way to celebrate freedom than with your first dragon ride and a visit from a violent and very sexy Fursona. After some waffling, Calen, Eric, Tarman, and a handful of others board Fantasy's first love boat, and they're headed to Italy, and the best route there is somehow through the gates of hell, Mordor, and the Mojave Desert. They stop in for a night at the charming resort town of King's Pass, and they spend a night in the 5-star Cozy Daisy Inn, which constitutes a bit of fantasy malpractice because we all know a night at an inn triggers either an assassination attempt or an Urak attack. In this case, it's the latter, and my goodness, it's a big one. Tens of thousands of Uraks, 2 Fades, and an Urak Rastafarian invade the city. Things are looking dire until the once comic Knights of Acheron pile out of their clown car and finally do something cool for once. And shout out to Travis's prediction several episodes ago, Caelen's brother is not only dead, he's never going to die because he's a Knight of Acheron baby.
Woo.
Elsewhere, Dane and his sister confront Baron and stage a full wyvern takeover of Voltara. Ella's quest to meet her fake uncle ends where all quests seem to end in the series, with Ella joining the revolution in the company of a person who is 1,000 years old. Rist is put through his battlemage trial where he's forced to choose between his old best friend Calen and his new best friend, the Lorian Empire. And Rist chooses correctly. Fuck that loser from the Glade. Finally, it's absolute bedlam in Dicka Dicka. The Dwarven Queens, of which there are approximately 30, are working to unseat/kill the now insane King Daemon, and there's only one group of people who can stop them: a moody teenager, the traitor who got Daemon's dad killed in the first place, and a sassy lesbian bard. If you don't watch out, these guys might start a pop-punk band. Last but not least, the book closes with a POV from kind, gentle ruler Fane Mortimer, and we get to see the beautiful birth of another Fade. So much life ending in this series. It's nice to see life beginning. There's hope in the world, and it feels like spring is coming. The end.
Spring has sprung, my friend.
I know. It's a beautiful baby boy.
It is.
Look at him. His eyes are black.
Black pools of evil.
Honestly, that is what I see when I see some babies. They're like, look at it, it's beautiful. It's like, no, that thing looks evil.
Yeah.
Looks like a blobfish.
Most babies aren't cute. Everyone's lying to those parents.
Yeah, white babies need some time to ripen, my friend.
Yeah, that's why I'm making half Asian babies the way God intended.
Yeah, correct. In the pod?
In the pod. Yeah, this is great. This is fantastic.
Really fun. I got to give Cahill props. Kyle, my bad.
Yeah.
He made me enjoy the Dicka Dicka plot. Did not think that was ever going to happen.
Our refusal to call it by its proper name is going to be great when we call it Dicka Dicka to Cahill on the pod.
I wonder if he'll know if I just say that and he'll be like, Director? Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, should we start in Dicka Dicka?
I think so.
It's pretty fun.
Juicy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. This is Palace Intrigue at its finest.
We got a Thieves Guild.
And an Assassin's Guild straight out of Pratchett.
I know. I'm glad that I'm a big fan of organized labor.
I love it. It makes the city run.
Yeah.
For a small annual fee, you can walk the streets for free.
We also get the introduction of the best character in the series.
Bellina Luna.
Italian brain rot character, Bellina Luna.
First of all, can we talk about how spot on my predictions have been this book?
That she was going to be important?
Well, yeah, I mean, that one was a little more simple, but I'm still proud of it. Because you didn't even know she was a character.
Yeah, I was checked out. The Narvonian Bard, man. I feel like a fool.
I know.
If you ever see a Narvonian Bard, bookmark that page.
How dare you underestimate Aeson's letter-sending fury.
Can we talk about that prediction? We're like, how's this fucker writing? I swear it was like the next chapter I read after we recorded. They're like, let me take you to my giant hawk factory where I send all of my letters.
That thing was amazing. I don't even know where I have the notes for that, but I loved it.
That was fun because it honestly wasn't something I was really wondering about.
Yep.
Until pretty late. It was like, damn, kind of everybody got a letter from this guy.
Yeah. Actually, let's just knock that out. The Dan and Aeson track real quick because they're separate from Dicka now.
Yeah.
So they're in Argona, also Italian, also a city with massive rectangular towers that make no sense.
Ciao Bella. Yeah.
Ciao Bella. Argona.
Although it's starting to get kind of meta because like the description of the city is like, yeah, we get it. They're fucking walls. They're towers. I'm stuck in a rut. I can't think of anything else.
It's like, you want to read about cities or you want to read about magic and dragons?
What, you want me to put fucking canals? I'll do it.
An architect?
Yeah.
Argona is
made out of sticks.
Argona's nothing like the Glade. There are homeless people here, not sheep.
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, that was good.
Is this fundamentally a conservative take?
I think it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, this is comms lore that I wasn't expecting, that Aeson's letter guy has a starhawk factory at the top of a tower.
Shout out Starhawks. We do get the introduction of two fabulous beasts, Starhawks and the Blackthorn fucking giant horses that are... Yeah, we'll get there.
Horses, yeah.
There's some fabulous beasts in this series, my friend.
It's true. It's true. That's one of the things that you can be as your role on the Discord channel for this series.
You can be a Starhawk?
Not a Starhawk, but you can be one of the Warhorse riders.
Oh.
I have us as Valtaran Wyvern people.
Okay. I sort of like that.
Because I didn't actually know what those were when I selected my role. It was a little bit of a spoiler.
Yeah.
But now I do.
Because if you climb up into our cave, you can have sex with your ex.
Exactly.
That's our whole vibe. All right. Your ex is here, my friend. Yeah.
So we get some comms lore that Aeson sent 50,000 letters out from this factory, and that's what's organizing the entire rebellion around the world.
Yeah.
We also learned about the is it Engin or Ongen? I don't know. I'm going to go Ongen. That they can communicate quickly. They are aliens, but they don't really give a shit about humans.
No. They're happy to disseminate some information for reasons I don't totally understand. Yeah. But yeah.
They're not
very
liable.
helpful to have them.
Not liable.
Yeah.
But this was some good comic relief. I thought also the section with Dan and Aeson. I miss our boy Dan. He's hilarious.
I know. He needs something to do.
Yeah.
You think he's going to be a Knight of Acheron?
No, my prediction that I sent you was that he's going to be a politician somehow. Like after Daemon clearly dies some horrible death, which he will.
There's no way he's making it.
No, they're going to need a ruler to unite the kingdoms. And what better than the third guy without powers?
Yeah. There's also a lot of... I think he comes across as a bit of a buffoon to other people, but when you're in his head, he's always doing some sort of social manipulation.
Yeah.
Like acting weird to get Aeson to stop talking to him.
Oh my God, that whole section was great.
Yeah.
He's like, I've learned the best way for people to stop bothering me.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe that's where it's all going, that he's like actually quite good at manipulating people. So
yeah.
It'd be a fun turn. I like that.
True. Well, speaking of manipulation, Bellina Luna really pulls a fast one on Dahlen.
She sure does. Okay, I guess there's like a whole kind of convoluted thing where, they're trying to figure out this assassination. Dahlen sees a girl in the street, thinks she's following him. She convinces him that she wasn't following him by pulling the I wasn't following you technique.
Which he believes instantly.
You were following me. creep. But yeah, like they get a dwarven informant who gets poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
They loot the body, which I love.
Yeah. I
Gotta
did
check
love
those
the
pockets.
description of loot.
Yeah, it was funny. He had like a sprig of heather and 4 coins and a Thieves Guild token.
Yep.
So Belina Luna, Fox as always, says, why don't you take that token? You could go into the Thieves Guild and then figure out what's going on. And Dahlen says, that sounds unbelievable. We could really get all of the information we need by doing that.
Well, I love how he doubts. He's like, you can really just do that? And she's like, of course. It's going to be totally fine.
Do I need a password? No.
You idiot.
Dumb fuck. Think people have passwords? It doesn't work at all. I mean, it works in the sense that he gets in, but the guy immediately clocks him. He's like, you killed my informant.
I love, he gets smashed over the head with a carafe of liquor. And then the first line is, how are you stupid enough to just walk in here? Which I thought it is chuckled.
Very funny that he filled a glass first. He's like, shall we toast to your success and to the second part of the plan? Don's like, ooh, yes, the second part, which we should discuss now.
Yeah, that was really well written. This was one of my favorite chapters of the whole book.
Also, Cahill called out our favorite form of fantasy malpractice, people talking before killing.
Yeah.
Belina Luna is like, yeah, you got a talker. You're lucky.
Right. And he's like, this is the Assassin's Guild that I made you walk into. I was just using you as a body bait.
God, man.
She's savage.
She's the best. Love her. She's human, right?
Yeah, she seems human.
Okay. I was making sure because she was hanging around with an elf. And anyone who knows Aeson, I wonder if they're 1,000 years old.
People would have been more racist to her if she was an elf.
Well, I guess she could be old because she can use the spark. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, people are really racist.
Yeah.
Did you catch when Ivan was racist against dwarves?
Oh, yeah. I called that out earlier in the book. It's out of nowhere.
Fuck with the dwarves at all. He's like, that is the sort of backhanded trickery a dwarf would do.
So we do get, this does lead into his backstory, which we get more context of, which is his wife and child got killed because of a dwarven mishap, basically.
Yeah.
And then, poor guy.
Yeah. Put him on the fast track to sailing out his entire kingdom.
Yeah. Did you notice that we have a new drink of the book?
The Sweet Sea Breeze?
Sweet Sea Breeze. Amazing drink, which I actually legitimately wanted to try. I was like, I have those ingredients.
It was like sugar and rum and mint. Was there mint? I think
something like that. Yeah, it's basically
I was thinking
mojito.
Sort of like a mint julep, except entirely rum.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, this is basically rum with a drop of sugar in it, you crazy bastard. But Dragon's Tears. That's the new drink.
Yeah, there we go.
Very good.
And is it Jerfanen whiskey that they were drinking that was like so special?
Yeah, that's the fancy one that is very rare, but somehow pops up like every 30 pages.
Yeah, they were talking about how rare it was. And I think like the next chapter, Ivan just had a cache of it. Whatever.
This is, I'll just to pick up a thread here. There's a lot of like moral gray zoning happening at the same time across different characters. So this is like Dahlen's first moral quandary of, do I torture this guy? And he solves that by just leaving the room while Belina Luna does the dirty work.
That was kind of a kind move, I think, by Belina. Just like, you can't handle this. And maybe in the nicer spin of that, I don't even want you to have to.
Right.
I don't know if she would be that caring, but, maybe that was some part of the motive.
I know. And this was interesting to me because I'm still kind of, this is maybe John Gwynne coded of like two people who think they're the chosen one growing up at the same time. But Calen and Dahlen are kind of living these parallel tracks. And Calen at the same time, Dahlen is having his moral quandary, is also having his of like, I want to murder everyone in the Empire.
Yeah, put a pin in Calen feeling nothing but pure rage from Valerys, because that is starting to concern me a little bit.
Exactly. But okay, continuing on this, they torture the assassin. They find out Alanya is trying to kill everybody, not just the first assassination attempt. She's trying to do it again.
Did you also Control F Alanya in Kindle when this was revealed?
I've done that about 6 times.
Is that a problem? I really do think like if I had to do that, probably most readers would have to do that because they introduced the Dwarven queens in like one paragraph all in a row. They're like, here's the queen of this and this and this and this. And none of them really stuck out to me as being particular. I mean, I guess Alanya is the most important because she was the most discussed because that was the theory behind the assassination. But
I mean, truly, we've only gotten speaking segments from Kira and Alenya.
Yeah.
But I did. So the one thing that I'll give Kyle some credit for is the story so far, the beginning of the book that you just skip over because you just read the book before, really explicitly lays out who everyone is. So when you Control F, I was like, oh, yes, the Dwarven rulers, Queen Kira, Queen Alenya, King Hofnar, and Queen Pulrone. I was like, okay, thank you for, I didn't have to go 2 books back and Control F there to figure it out. But just a nice quality of life that I'll give them a shout out for.
Yeah, summary is very nice. Did you understand? Okay. So fast forward a little bit. We get Dahlen out of the Thieves Guild, and they make the mistake of sleeping, which again triggers, it spawns enemies. Assassination attempt. However, the call's coming from inside the house. After Ivan beats several people to death with a book.
Yo.
Not the first book killing we've read this year.
No.
Think about that.
Man, this was
world.
I know, guards. This was fantastic.
Why was this more brutal than any other fight?
Because he shoved a book in a guy's mouth till he died.
And his teeth broke?
Yeah. It's like
what book was this? I think it must have been Wind and Truth.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, at
the only book
1,200
heavy enough to kill. Had to kill 2 men.
The hardcover first edition signed copy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was the $10,000 copy of Red Rising.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Made with the extra stiff materials. This was the equivalent for me. The one thing I can never watch in an action movie is curb stomping.
No, thank you.
It makes me so uncomfortable. I always have to
American History X?
American History X. They did it in my K-drama that I've been watching.
Really?
I know.
You know what I've been watching? Off Campus, baby.
Oh, what's that?
You know about this?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Listeners, Travis lives under a rock. Wow.
Off Campus.
It's the next heated rivalry.
Oh, you did mention this.
It's sexy people having sex and playing hockey.
All right. Well,
it's more like it's not. This one isn't like a gay hockey romance. This is like I would say Gossip Girl meets hockey.
I haven't seen Heated Rivalry, but Angela loved it, so she'll like this.
I've seen some of it.
But no, I've been watching Bloodhounds on Netflix. My K-drama.
K-drama?
Yeah.
I see those all over my Netflix feed, but I've never dipped in. Let me know if I should.
I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't like Off Campus, but I like to be included.
I did catch up on
part of the zeitgeist.
I caught up on Witch Hat Atelier this week.
Oh, I'm 1 episode behind.
Oh, it's a very important episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, the last one with the wagon cart was so good.
Yeah, this one
I was not expecting that to be fun.
I have some questions. I need you to watch it.
Okay, I'll watch today. Say less.
But yeah, back to the main event. Ticka. Ivan is. Did you think he was a warrior?
Yeah.
For some reason, the whole time I knew him, I thought he was like this, political advisor to the king kind of guy. And then he gets this throwaway description of like his scar mangled face and like
his nose has been broken in. Yeah, I think just because he kicked Dahlen's ass in a spar.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he definitely I think of him first as an advisor, not as a fighter.
Yeah. But yeah, what the fuck, Daemon?
So Daemon said Pulrone offered to help him.
Right.
And so he put the hit out on his own King's Guard.
So
for reasons.
My understanding, just reading into this, is that they wanted to frame Alenya.
Gotcha.
And therefore, it was basically, kill my guard, but don't kill us. And then I believe Pulrone pulled a fast one on him. I was just like, well, you let me get all the way
What
into
if I
the
killed you
keep.
too? Think about that.
It's like, so you're saying you're undefended and kind of a bozo.
Pulrone and fantasy malpractice never let them sleep in a room full of books.
Nope.
You might as well have given him a grenade.
Yeah, John Wick style.
Yeah. So that's sort of where we leave it.
Yeah.
And also like a badass line from Dahlen being like, "You're a king, but you're not my king, motherfucker."
Yeah.
So, I don't think he's going to listen too much to it. I think Daemon is now officially puppet king of Ivan and Dahlen.
I believe so.
He'll be taking orders.
Again, though, why get rid of King Arthur? That guy rocked.
He was so handsome. He really was so handsome.
Oh, I have another handsome thought later on. But
did you do a handsome search in this book?
I didn't have to because one of them in particular really stood out to me.
Oh, okay. We have a representative handsome man.
Representative handsome.
Yeah.
Should we do Ella or Rist next?
Well, let's do Ella because it's shorter. But quick question: where's this all going? A dicka?
It's a really good. That's actually a great question. I have no idea.
Because I'm not sure we've solved the immediate threat, and there's a fucking bunch of knots to be untangled here.
There's also not like an adult present. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, there's no Aeson, no Theron. There's no 900-year-old guy here to help calm everyone down. So you have all the citizens of Beldoir about to revolt because they're kept underground. You have 4 dwarven kingdoms that don't really like each other, and you have a puppet king, and you have
Beldoir's
a racist advisor.
Army was decimated. Like,
right?
Yeah, they're sort of ripe for the picking. And is Beldoir occupied now? Can they go back?
Well, they closed all the tunnels behind them, so I don't know how they're going to get there. Yeah. Okay, I have two possible predictions. One is one of these dwarven queen kings succeeds and takes control, and we have like a, Dahlen and Ivan trying to organize a rebellion saga. And then 2 is Ivan kills Daemon and puts Dahlen on the throne.
That would be really fun.
Yeah.
But I guess the throne of what? Because
I don't know.
It's the throne of refugees underground right now. Like the dwarves, I don't get the sense that they want to get involved in the larger fight against the Empire.
Well, they did, and then they got smashed, and then they came back underground. So,
like, is there going to be someone among the dwarves that's like, yep, Team Aeson, baby, let's fight?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of them were more enamored with Calen than others to help join the fight. But at this point, that's what I mean. There's there's nobody to rally the troops as far as we can tell.
Yeah. More to come.
More to come.
Sure. And Dicka.
Ella. Wow. Were you expecting the Ella saga?
No, because I never knew what she was doing in the first place. She was going on fucking Euro trip, and now she's a druid. Okay.
Yep.
So first, sky druids capable of manipulating weather on a large scale. These seem to be the rarest of the 3 strains. In all 247 accounts, only 2 sky druids are ever mentioned. There you go. And it says, with any luck, the bloodlines of the sky druids are long past, which I think
clearly not.
More or less guarantees that we will see one in the series. Okay. Seer druids, capable of glimpsing potential future events, past events at which they are not present, and events happening at that current point in time.
But not at the same time. They can only do one.
You can't see past, present, and future all at once?
No, you only get, the talents are mutually exclusive.
Oh, I thought you were just imagining, where am I? Whoa!
I actually thought this was a really cool distinction that you only get one of them.
I'm looking at the past, the present, and the future.
I've got Subway Surfers on one screen.
This is a really funny note. After saying that they can see the past, the present, or the future, The writer of this history notes, each of the 3 talents has the potential to be immensely powerful if used correctly. Yeah, I fucking bet. I bet
Yeah,
seeing
no
the
shit.
future is very powerful. Okay.
Also,
and then,
being able to just know what is happening anywhere in the world at this moment.
Yeah. I'm not seeing the utility in that. Why do you even ignore them?
But this is what I can't believe they put all druids as more powerful or more interesting than these 2.
Would you rather be able to control the weather, see the future, or talk to a dog?
Pack of rats, baby.
Yeah, dude, pack of rats.
We've seen in Malazan, and we've seen in like the Sleepless. Like pack of rats is really effective.
I bring that up all the time when I'm trying to like explain what makes Malazan bizarre. Is that Steven Erikson felt that it was important to have different names for people who could turn into one animal versus a bunch of animals.
It's important.
And he was like, no, they're different. Don't even consider this part of the same power. These guys are doing different things. Okay. Yeah. All druids, in my opinion, are perhaps the most interesting. Blah, blah, blah. All druids were capable of innate communication with animals, as well as the rarer gift of direct control.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Give me inside that big-ass bear that Calen killed.
I know.
That'd be useful.
And in this case, the example is that one person could control 50 wyverns, which is kind of hype. Yeah. But in our immediate example here, Ella, who's hiding out in the Tarhelm tunnels, had to look that up.
Yes, of course.
With Farwin. And now Corin, shout out Corin from the fall.
Welcome back, baby.
Figures out that Fynir, her wolf that has followed her for an inexplicably long time with no love or food or pets or anything. It's bonded to her. It feels her feelings.
I mean, like, I didn't really know that communication with animals was the thing. But once you learn it, this makes sense. There was obviously something going on with the dog. She talks to the dog all the time. Right. It like clearly listens to her.
Yeah.
I just sort of assumed that the wolf pines are really smart rather than there being a magical connection. But
yeah, well, funny enough, I actually assumed at a certain point that her wolf was a shapeshifter.
Really?
That like her dad left her as like a gift somehow.
Oh, you thought it was going to be like a Scabbers the Rat thing? Yeah, surprise, exactly. I'm an old man.
I've been watching sleeping in your bed. Child.
Let me back at the bed.
Yes. So this was, I was wrong, but this was a cool reveal.
Yeah, this is fun. She needs to find like a druid coach.
Mm-hmm.
So?
Probably Corin.
Oh. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I thought that Rist was going to be a druid because of his encounter with the cat in book 1.
Yeah. Rist is a battlemage.
He is. And he killed his best friend.
Fuck you, Calen.
In a dream. Yeah.
Was it a dream, though?
Yeah, well, we'll get there. So that's like most of what we get from Rist in this book is the trial. Yes. How'd you like it?
Well, started a little uncomfortable because your first task is to get naked in front of a bunch of old dudes and cover yourself in tar. At which point I probably would have left the order.
We're 44 minutes in. I think I'm allowed to do a Wheel of Time thing.
Yeah, you are.
Incredibly Wheel of Timing with the Aes Sedai trials. But doesn't mean it can't be fun. I'm just saying stripping down and doing 3 things. Whatever. It is what it is.
I did channel some Egwene in this moment.
Oh, yeah, because that was in the books you've read.
Yeah, and in the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
She has a whole child and family that she must leave behind.
Yeah. It's like that Rick and Morty thing. What's the game he plays? Carl? Where he just lives a normal human life and dies. Yeah.
Oh, my, there was a story recently about a woman who was in a coma for like a month. And in the coma, she had lived the life mentally of having a child or like children and raising them for like 7 years. And then when she woke up, it was like all gone. She's just been in like dramatic therapy since then.
Yeah. I heard recently about there's a very, very rare psychological condition where a person is alive, but they think they're dead.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, it's like they're completely non-operational because
Right.
they think that they more or less just have to be dragged around by other people.
Gee.
When I first heard it, I was like, do they think that like they're a ghost? And they're walking around like, none of this is real.
Ooh, you can't see me.
No, it's actually, they're more like kind of in a vegetative state.
Nice.
Very interesting. What were we talking about?
Rist and the trial.
Rist.
Black liquid death.
Get covered in tar. Follow a faceless man. Defend your loved ones.
The faceless man is Calen. No.
Surprise.
And this is the first time Rist realizes the druid is Calen.
Yeah. That is something I've thought about, like the information gaps with Rist and Ella specifically.
Mm-hmm.
They're real out of the loop.
Yo, Ella has no clue what's happening.
No idea. Thinks her parents are fine. Thinks her brother doesn't ride a dragon.
Yep. That's gonna be a shock to the system.
Yeah, she's in for a big update.
Oh, I guess the one thing we didn't mention is Farda flipped a coin at the end of this section.
Yeah.
Assumedly to go probably leave the army that he's with. And
yeah, we didn't mention this last time, and I don't know if it's because we weren't sure what chapter it was in, but Farda gets like a kind of spanked for not turning Ella in and is consigned to military service.
Yeah.
But we'll see where he crops up.
Indeed.
Not going to be the last we hear of Farda.
Okay, main event.
You're done talking about the trial?
Yeah, I'm done. It was fine.
It was fine. I think like for me, it did feel a little familiar. And there's always something about like, I don't know, it's like fighting in a dream world. Like I know that they say like, oh, you can get hurt in there, but like he's not going to fucking die. You know, it's just a matter of getting to the end. And the most interesting thing to me was like, is this a possible future? Like, I don't know, maybe some people think so. So we'll see. Setting up a conflict we had anticipated.
Indeed.
Okay, Calen
and Kallinvar weave together. I think we do both at once.
Yeah. Well,
do
you want to talk about Kallinvar stuff before they show up and save the day?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, because I don't remember much before they saved the day.
They literally just merge storylines later on. But
I mean, we get the whole escape sequence too. Like Alaron gets the keys, they get him out. Tarmin carries him.
What a fucking homie. Tarmin is best friend material.
You know what really tickled me?
Mm-hmm.
Running through the snow. Tarmin's also been in prison.
Yeah.
The boy's not feeling good. Puts Calen on his back, and then they start fighting, and he somehow roundhouse kicks someone in the face with Calen on his back. Seems impossible, but I mean, not for Tarmin. He's built different.
Yep. So. This is my handsome section. I would like to pull us back.
Hit me.
So you're being tortured by High Mage Artem Valdok for 8 days. You have no fingernails or toenails. You're starved and beaten. How would you describe that man?
Calen?
Yeah, like if you're Calen, how do you describe your torturer? Probably
like a wet rat.
Like you're kind of a dick.
Oh, the torturer?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I call a spade a spade. If he's handsome, I'm calling him handsome.
Well, he does. The High Mage probably would have been considered a handsome man with his sharp face, tanned skin, and blonde hair.
I want to hate this guy, but he's kind of mogging right now. My God.
God, this guy's kind of fucking nice with it, though.
Yeah. Imagine getting tortured by an Uggo.
I know. Maybe imagine. I really enjoyed that. Sorry.
Yeah. And then the beautiful reunion with Valerys. Let me throw something out there. I'm a little scared of Valerys. And it's not like this is not Night Eyes in the Farseer trilogy. Mm-hmm. Dragons are fucking frightening. And I know that they have a soul bond with them. We're supposed to care about Valerys. But at this point, I'm mostly a little freaked out by Valerys and its eternal rage.
Valerys is real angry all the time. Valerys just wants to Trogdor burninate the countryside.
Burn. Yeah, where's like, I expected that there would be way more of like them cuddling and just having like a fun relationship, and it's mostly like I must burn the Empire.
Yeah, it's like Calen being like, "Not yet, Valerys," and it's like Valerys pounded his claws into the rock in rage.
Yeah, he's locked and loaded 24/7. Which I don't is really interesting, but also like I'm supposed to. We know all about the soul bond and how fucked up Aeson is for his dragon dying. But what I'm seeing is like Calen bonded to an eternally angry beast of death. And I somehow the squares are not circling or whatever.
It's going to be difficult for him to maintain the moral high ground when he is channeling dragon rage. And we see this, like, he starts doubting Aeson. He gets mad. He wants to kill Vardok. Or whatever his name is. He channels purple eyes of Super Saiyan rage, like,
yes,
yo, dragon mode, goblin mode.
Do you think truly do you think this is going to go down like a mutually assured destruction, nuclear disarmament kind of path, where they're like, yeah, like post this conflict, we should have 0 dragons?
kind of like the shards in the Cosmere. It's just like, we don't touch that guy over there.
Yeah, no. I wonder, because I'm not sure that it's a good, like, I think they need the Dralade now.
Mm-hmm.
It is troubling to have them out there, like, in general.
I haven't seen necessarily like an example of dragons doing good. I know the fall like showed that there are positive dragon riders.
Right. I guess it's like good Urak defense, but other than that, like if they can deal with the Urak threat, I would say living in a post-dragon world would probably be better for everybody.
I would agree with you.
Well, we'll see if it goes there. Or we'll see if Valerys has other sides to his personality besides pure white-hot rage.
Rage.
Crack a joke, Valerys.
I know. But yeah, we get some reuniting here. Alaron comes back. Baird comes back. Osseous is in the picture somewhere.
Yeah. the furry shows up and rips a couple throats to help them get out. That was nice. Yeah.
Anira, I think, is the furry.
Yeah. This whole sequence after where they're like getting on the boat and then starting a new quest, I don't know, it just felt like a little weird, and I wasn't quite sure why anyone was doing what they're doing.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out some of the pieces here. Like, so I had wondered way back when, you remember when Calen and Alaron have like a secret barn conversation?
Yeah.
So the secret barn conversation being he wants to go rescue Rist and leave the squad. Yeah. But it took me a minute to kind of put those pieces together. And also, like, I felt it was a little too simple. Everyone's like, yes, we'll follow you.
It's just also like not what we talked about. Like, I think we'd established that Rist is safe.
Mm-hmm.
He's guarded by every battlemage, and there's a revolution brewing. Like, we should, eyes on the prize here.
Yeah.
Not like sail through hell and then sleep in the most evil city to ever have been to get
right. And does it?
I don't know.
Is it? I need to look at the map again, but like, would you not want to go reunite with Dan and the squad and Dicka and then go get Rist?
It's also, aren't Aeson and Dan gonna try to go find?
Yeah. Aeson and Dan are trying to find them. They're trying to figure out where the hell they're going using their shape-shifting trackers. So it's like, I don't know. It feels like this is a time to regroup before.
Yeah, it seems like they should have tried their best to get in touch with Aeson first.
Because Aeson's sending letters. He's got the Starhawks,
Yeah. I'm checking out the map to see where these guys are. Because I know where Jafane is.
Yep.
And
where is Argona compared to Jafane?
I can't find anything right now.
I think it'd be southwest.
What the hell? Oh, wow. There's Acheron's Keep. It's in Voltara.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, dude, I can't find any of this shit.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out one day.
Yeah, this isn't a good podcasting. We'll leave this be.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Kinky Captain, I think we both love. I think I'm comfortable speaking on your behalf here.
A kink for lost causes.
Don't you mean a fault? No. I'm bricked up.
That rocked. What a cool description.
To say that you have a kink for lost causes, then hand a young boy a cup of rum is questionable behavior.
The fact that he has personal kegs with like a very convoluted system of holding his cups of rum on tables.
Yes.
Like that's some king shit right there.
Didn't they say like, man, I wish Dan could see this?
He's like, Dan would love this shit.
That's very good.
I also love the lore that elves get seasick. I thought it would be dwarves, but it's the elves.
No. Calen sees his first boobs.
No, second. Queen Kira. The dwarf.
First human boobs.
Okay, sorry. Of course.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Blushing little boy from the glade.
Yeah. This really made me want a whole like seafaring book in the series. I miss I love an aquatic adventure. So
I do. Yeah. I wonder
and the Acheron is a ship from fucking Master and Commander. Like it all works out, you know.
What was the ship's name? The Temptress?
Surprise. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Master and Commander.
In this book.
Yeah, I was like, wow, he's taking an interest in my lore.
You definitely know the name of that boat, but not this one. Yeah. I think it's the Temptress, right?
That sounds right. This is funny. But yeah, all I could think in this section, besides loving the captain, was Aeson is going to be really pissed about this plan. Like, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah. He sort of coached Calen up and he's ignoring every lesson. So
yeah. And then also like, why are they going the hardest route? Like you said, like straight to Mordor through the teeth of the electric fire desert and King's Pass. What the hell is happening?
Why does anyone live in King's Pass?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I was thinking about when I was thinking about why do people live in King's Pass?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about my similar take. Why does anyone live in Los Angeles?
Oh, well, this is
I was like, just move. You know, it's not nice here. But then some people just don't. They're like, I don't know. My family lives in this place. Yes, we get Urak attacks and horrible weather, but you know, it's home.
It's great. Yeah, we rebuild.
Yeah. Okay. You know, I've been looking at this map the entire time. I still can't find King's Pass.
Stop looking at the map. Come finish the episode.
Okay, I'll hang out. I'll start. I close the map.
Good.
Okay.
I did not. All right, this is my first bone to pick this episode. I did not like the chapter describing their like exit from the boat and entrance into King's Pass. I thought it was bad.
What about it?
I thought the like descriptions were pretty sloppy of everything. Like, basically they describe like all of King's Pass and then a deckhand describes the same thing again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm trying to find the like actual passage here, but it's tough. I can't figure out where we are. But anyway, it felt like not my favorite section. Felt a little rushed.
I wasn't worried about the description. It just didn't jump out to me. It was more like I was aware that we only had a handful of chapters left in the book.
Mm-hmm.
They were sleeping in an inn. There was going to be an Urak fight, and it just didn't feel like it was really going to be connected to anything larger in the series. And it sort of was, but like he won me over. But it's just, I think I'm reaching the end of my patience for sleep Uraks appear or sleep assassination attempt. Like, I think I need different plot beats right now.
Yeah. Okay, here's my worst line of the book in this same vein, which is immediately following their night of rest in the cozy daisy. Horns bellowed, their sonorous ringing muffled as though underwater.
I think it's that bad.
I thought it was pretty bad.
The only description that I had flagged as a little funny was the setting sun dipped its toes into the horizon.
Just dipped its
Don't
little
give it
toes.
I don't want.
Like, it's
No, I don't need.
Captain
Underneath that toes,
Captain
my friend.
Chiron with the kinky feet.
Hello,
hello,
system
toes.
AI.
Yeah, okay. It's not that bad, but I was getting a little fed up of this section describing all these different electric lands and jagged cliffs, and it felt a little just full of itself for not much effect. But then we get into battle mode, so that got fun.
Yeah, and I will say, we've seen about 100 Urak fights. This was a good one. This was a good one to end the book.
I was surprised by the scale, to be honest.
I wasn't expecting tens of thousands of Uraks.
Or hundreds of Empire battle mages. Where did they come from?
Posted up, I guess.
Yeah, just hanging out. King's Pass is a stronghold.
I think I maybe overestimated the battle mages. Because I kind of thought the magic was so powerful that if you got the battle mages, that like a handful of them actually could kill 20,000 Uraks.
You know what it feels like a missed opportunity for me is like teamwork, battle mage teamwork, because they all end up chucking individual like earth spears, but it feels like you should be able to combine forces to like earthquake.
This is my complaint. I think we've seen him. He's very creative with the way he uses this magic, but I didn't feel like it was creative here. And I sort of would have thought that they would have come up with like some wild tactics. Like, can they not like raise a giant earth wall or create a fucking pit to have them all fall into? Like, or not just chuck ice and rock spears.
Well, to be fair, he does invent the shotgun, which was fun.
That was cool. Yeah. He always is picking things up and quickly sharpening them.
Yeah. Which I guess if I'm a teenager who's learning how to use magic, my inclination is to build the things I know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like pointy stick hurts things.
But didn't we see that technique in the fall where people opened up the floor?
Yeah.
Like, why don't they do that beneath the Uraks and then just have them stuck in the mud like a bunch of flowers?
See, I think this is where you're talking about the ancient best warriors in the world versus a bunch of teenagers that just learned how to use magic.
No, but they got all the battle mages.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you have a point because like everyone in this book who can touch the spark ends up being hundreds of years old. So you should be an expert at that point.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I feel like 10 battle mages together could open up a pretty big pit and just squish a bunch of Uraks, but they don't.
Let's open up this fucking pit.
They don't appear to do that. But I will say the first blood magic exposure for the squad as they're in the middle of this fight is like very jarring.
When they blew up an entire section of the wall.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Also, the like very video gamey ground pound that the blood ruined people do is wild.
And one of the blood marked is like swinging bodies like
yes, yeah.
There's a lot of guts exploding in the middle of this fight. It's like Calen's just showered in guts.
Yeah, the blood marks are fucked up. Those guys are really on a different level.
Yeah.
Okay. They also not befriend, but they sort of befriend a battle mage, which is very interesting. I'm quite excited to see if that character stays involved.
Yeah, she's cool. She's kind of a badass.
Very practical.
Again, reasonable people in these novels.
Yeah, so reasonable to be like, a dragon is a nice thing to have right now.
Yeah, it's like, I don't give a shit who you are. Like, just help me live.
Yeah.
We also get the Varsundi Blackthorns.
Yeah, talk about these big horses.
Big old
Clydesdales.
Yeah. Holding Budweiser tankards behind them.
Yeah, golden retriever on their backs.
The eagle coming in. But yeah, they're pretty sick. Simultaneously, though, as this fight is starting, a convergence of the taint is beginning to be noticed.
I'd been sensing a convergence of the taint.
Yes, was your taint
so
ruffled?
Did the knights. Yeah, my taint had met another taint. And that's how you get the knights to come.
Yeah. Get that taint out of my rift.
She converge on my taint till I rift. Oh, man.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, they show up. Long story short, They were that's sort of a bummer about being on call. It's like, they're like, man, what a chill evening.
Okay, but also it's like, we need to hurry immediately. And then they have like 4 pages of speech making and rallying and like, I'm like, come on, guys.
I've got some issues with their need to say 3 to 4 separate slogans before they go.
Once more into the rift, my friend.
Once more into the rift, pain before pleasure.
Yep.
The duty of the strength is to protect the weak.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like another one that I think they weren't all committed to, but one of them wanted to say.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of speech making for guys that are in a hurry to fight the taint. But anyway, they pop out 28 boys and girls out of this rift, and turns out very helpful in a fight.
Yeah, I think we got to stop saying they're not helpful.
Yeah, this is the first like full redemption mode for me, where turns out like the shaman, which is 9 feet tall with horns and shooting blood magic out, is like,
and can talk.
Yeah, Kallinvar's like, oh, I've killed 4 of those guys.
There's do you want a little Wheel of Time fun trivia lore? I believe it's in the first book. There's a Trolloc who speaks.
Yes.
There's not a Trolloc who speaks in the remaining 13 books.
Really?
Yes. It's like he sort of changed his mind maybe about what Trollocs were. And that Trolloc is known as Narg, and he's a real big fan favorite in the community.
That's funny.
There's Narg, the one Trolloc in 14 books who speaks.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That is great. I gotta be honest, like going back into other book lore, like Lord of the Rings orcs, one of my favorite parts of that whole series is the orc conversations, like as they're trying to kidnap the hobbits and everything. I think it's a missed opportunity to get some caveman grunting.
I know. It's easy comedy.
It is.
I think.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Night's in. You know what I was not expecting? 2 of them to die.
Pretty fast.
Kind of thought they were just going to kick ass and get out of there.
Well, it's because when they spar, they are down to get injured repeatedly.
No defensive techniques, all offense.
And they really don't. Like, he's just they charge in swinging. They have no thought about defense.
Did you like them dropping out of the sky like meteors?
Yeah, it felt very Red Rising. I loved it.
Just landing like Captain America pose in a fucking crater.
Iron Rain, baby.
Yeah. I mean, it was epic.
Yeah.
Who am I to?
And equally epic was Kallinvar watching Calen and his friends go to battle, because they look really fucking cool from the outside.
Yeah. That was awesome. But important casualty. Verathan.
Yes. The old man
himself. One of
himself.
the OGs. Didn't Kallinvar say he's the one who brought him into the Knights?
Yeah, and he's been there since like pre-fall. He's been there. He's the guy who controls the rift, I believe, right? Or is that the other?
Let me see who opens it.
Grandmaster or something?
Yeah, I thought the guy who opened the rift didn't go with them. Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I know there's only one guy who controls the rift.
Grandmaster Verathan.
Yeah. So the rift needs to be passed on, assumedly.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what that means.
Probably Kallinvar. Like, he seems like
he seems like next up, right? Like the next most senior. Well, I do believe in him.
Yeah.
I quite like him, in fact.
But yeah, fun facts here. Soul Blades can kill a Fade, like perma kill a Fade. That was important.
Mm-hmm. And also important, Dragonfire cannot perma kill a Fade, which we will revisit in the epilogue. Yeah. So
it does kill it, but it does not untether its soul from this dimension.
Yeah. Also, goes both ways, because now Verathan is denied entry to Acheron's halls.
Sucks.
So I guess he's just dead like a dog.
Yeah, it's basically, I mean, it kills the soul, these soul blades.
Yeah. Is there like a reincarnation concept in this world?
So that's what I was curious about, is like, I mean, again, we're getting real comparison heavy here, but into the Cosmere, we've got these recycled souls.
I thought you were going to say Wheel of Time, and I was nodding furiously.
I mean, like, I know I'm referring to what I know, But,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like an original concept necessarily.
I mean, I still like it. So
they basically have like 100, it seems, of these sigils from the god that they can basically give to people for immortality, and I guess it's like permanent youth, not immortality. So I guess, maybe there's a case where they could reincarnate some of their people. I don't know. But not if they get soul bladed.
Yeah, soul bladed seems like the definite. Yeah. That's like the balefire wheel of time burns you out of the pattern entirely.
Yeah.
So we'll see. There's some stuff going on with death. I want to know too, like, the gods are real. I'm pretty comfortable with that. Are Acheron's halls real, or is it just like a vague notion of heaven?
Or is it like Valhalla?
They think it's very real.
Right.
Are we going to go there?
It'd be kind of fun.
I would love to.
I'm ready for God realm. Put me in, coach.
Take me to the spiritual realm. Okay. And then the big twist, post-shaman death.
Did I call it, or did I call it?
He called it, folks. Caelen's brother.
Alive.
Very much alive. Yeah. All right. This is the last time I ever believe a sibling is dead.
It's never going to happen in any of the books we read.
No. It's the brain matter rule now applies to siblings.
Yep.
Okay.
So this calls into question also Ella's ex and his reliability.
That's interesting. Well, so Caelen's brother is the guy we saw in the prologue of the first book, right?
Is he?
Well, he's the newest member.
Okay, I get. No, the newest member is Arden.
Hold on.
Yeah, Arden is the guy in the prologue, I believe.
Let me go to the end here. Okay, I do actually want to get this straight. I feel like this is reasonably important. Dude, Arden is his brother.
No, Haim is his brother.
No, I think he's got a new name, my friend. So when Verithan dies, the two knights that are there are Kallinvar and Arden.
Oh.
Listeners, we will correct this in the next episode if I'm wrong, but that was my assumption, is that there's a new name, not Haim, it's Arden, and Arden is Caelen's brother.
So that would make sense. Okay, this is actually a really interesting point, because it makes sense why Arden is being featured so much in these sections with Kallinvar, of really getting some character development. Wow.
I bet if you go back and read the prologue of book 1 and the first chapter, it's like Arden becomes a knight, and then the book opens with, "Man, my brother's dead. This is so sad."
Yeah.
It's definitely one of those things.
If we do the reread, we're like, duh.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder what happened to him.
Did this hit you right? Was this a fun reveal? Was it a little eye-rolly? Was it somewhere in the middle?
It's a little eye-rolly, but it's not offensive. It's a cozy fantasy, man. Like we're chosen one and dragons. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah, it didn't hit me perfectly, but I'm excited about what it means for the rest of the series. So
yeah, and I'm excited about this like merger of the Knights of Acheron and Caelen's squad to see what actually happens there. So
what if they make Calen a Knight of Acheron and he becomes a real toxic brew of Knight plus Dragon?
Dude, him with the shard plate, the sentinel armor,
riding a dragon.
Yeah,
could be kind of sick.
Kind of cool. Just saying.
We'll see. But I'm lodging my prediction that Eric is going to be brought into their ranks.
Yeah.
You like that?
I think that's fair. I still want Erdhart Hammersmith to be there.
Oh, instead. Yeah. We discussed that before the show.
Yeah. He's my favorite.
We got 2 spots on the roster, and I genuinely believe Erdhart is the best warrior that they could possibly find.
I think Tarman is technically the best warrior that they could find.
No, I'm taking Erdhart 1v1 against anyone in the land, including Fane Mortem. He's 8 feet wide.
Can we just write an arc where Erdhart goes on a Sisu revenge arc and just single-handedly kills Fane Morton?
I want Erdhart to be like that Hashira from Demon Slayer with 8 wives.
Yeah.
Because speaking of open spots on the roster, he's in the market for a new wife. Why not 8 of them?
It's true. It's true.
He's got enough love to go around.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one thing left.
Birth.
The birth of a fade.
Yeah.
A wink in the universe.
Back when I was just a glimmer in Fane Mortem's blood magic ruby. Okay. I do have some questions for you.
So do I.
But I'm trying to find... Okay. So they keep referring to the essence, capital
Yes.
E, essence. Is that just blood magic, but it's from their perspective, so it's not scary?
Yeah, I believe that is the death that they are collecting in their stones.
Yeah, their mana bars.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so the battle mage who let Calen escape and also tortured him for spoofs and goofs.
And who's handsome.
And, well, not anymore.
Nope.
A strangely handsome Fade appeared. Yeah. Okay. He's with Fane. Fane's like, you done fucked up, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to die unless you become a Fade.
You want to ascend?
So, yeah. Ascend.
Yeah.
Okay. When he said ascend, I thought we were entering into the world of crazy godhood and shit. I thought he was going to become a vessel for a shard.
Right.
So when it turned out to be Fade, I was like, oh, I kind of wanted you to become like the host of a god.
Well, so they tee it up to be more. So like when Fane is talking about ascension at first, he says like, do you not believe in the savior? Do you not wish to share your soul with one of his heralds? It's the highest honor that could be bestowed. And I'm like, oh, so you're going to literally channel like a god.
Yeah. Well,
but I guess the Fades
is
are
it necessarily
heralds of
like
the god?
not the case? Maybe there's just more to know, because like I think we were talking about who Azram is.
Yeah.
I thought it was probably one of the Fates who died
I
in
disagree.
King's Pass. I have no clue. That was just where my mind went.
The only reason I disagree, I think it's a reasonable take, is because he's like, oh, I would turn you into a Fade, but those fuckers don't listen to me too much because they're technically vessels of the evil god.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Azram is like a different spirit than Ephialtir.
And the savior we think is Ephialtir?
That's what I can't figure out.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. We can guess at it. I'm sure if like we had an hour, we could probably find better connections, but
I don't want to also spoil it for myself by looking it up and stuff.
No. But like, I mean, it's a great epilogue, right? Like, so many questions, expands the magic system a bit, brings the gods into play. Like, this is great.
And can we also praise Cahill a little bit for making us like very reverent of the big bad evil guy, Fane Mortem, who's had like 2 total chapters in 3 books.
He's pretty scary.
Pretty scary.
The 2
times we've seen
gravitas.
Him, he's either raised an entire city or
ripped a continent in half. Yeah,
created a new god. So yeah,
he's going to be a problem, my friend. I don't think Ice Spear is going to get him.
No, unless they have the manacles of justice.
Is that what they do? They lock him up and put him in the clown car?
God, I would hope. I would hope so much.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
the end, my friends.
Yeah, fantastic book. I had a great time.
Really fun. Series continues to cook. And yeah, people are saying the next one's better than this one.
Yeah, what's crazy is we got a lot of notes from people being like, yeah, book 3 and 4 are way better. And I'm like, I'm having a great time.
That's sort of the sense I get, is that people are like, book 1, worst, book 2, noted step up, and then 3 and 4 are just kind of on another level. So I'm excited to see what is making people say that.
Because this is not an insult. I did not think book 2 was necessarily a big step up from book 1. I thought they were both good in different ways. They had different pacing, but I didn't really feel a noticeable jump in either direction.
No, it didn't. I mean, there's more action in the second one, but they feel just like so of a piece. Like if they formed one 1,200-page book, that would track to me.
You're saying fighting 10,000 Uraks is different than fighting a bear in its cave?
Well, and then a cat, and then 2 Uraks, so it all balances out. And then your neighbor.
Simpler time in the glade.
Yeah. Man, we have come a long way, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah. Any predictions? Mine is Eric, Knight of Acheron, I think.
That's a good one. I still think there's going to be like a Dahlen versus Calen showdown somewhere in the future. There can only be one
at this point.
Dahlen thought he was going to be the chosen one.
I don't know. I feel like he's grown a little bit.
He has, but it's still there. It's still there in my mind. I still think there's a Farda Calen showdown with Ella in the middle at some point.
Yeah. Do you think? Okay, I'll lodge this prediction. I don't know if I believe it, but I think there's going to be a Calen, you cannot control me, Aeson. I'm the Drawlade. I'm high off my own supply. Fuck off, arc.
I mean, he does like shove Eric in the middle of the battle because he's channeling Dragon Rage. So that's a pretty fair assumption.
Oh, yeah. Also, Dragon Rage being a genuine problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are pretty decent predictions. Yeah. And Erdhart Hammersmith strikes the final blow in books 5.
Kills Fane Mortem?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this will be a 10 out of 10 series. This will be my next 5-star read.
Yes. 5 big booms.
5 big booms. So we'll be back in the not too distant future with the next novella, I think is the plan. We're going to be talking Dane.
Next up, we'll have an interview with Ryan Cahill.
Well, yeah.
Tune in.
Y'all don't care about that.
No, yeah, nobody cares about that. No big deal. Yeah. It's not the crowning moment of our podcast or anything like that.
In a week, actually. Exactly a week from the date of recording this. So we'll be talking to him about Imagine Dragons.
Indeed. And then straight into the novella. We'll see you soon.
Yes. We love you. Drawlade and Aldra.